Okay, awesome. All right, thing number 2. I am always looking for fun, new, easy ways to, I don't know, just things that I didn't really like think about before, how to kind of cut some corners and stuff. No pun intended of what I'm about to do. Um, how many of you like doing half square triangles? I do. Personally, I do. But I do not like doing one at a time. I will say that. Well, I guess it would be 2 at a time, but I do not like doing that. I like to do multiple at a time. And Chris, my mom, has already showed, oh, thanks, Adam, has shown how to do like 8 triangles at a time, 4 triangles, all of that. But I'm going to show you a new thing that I just found as I was on Pinterest. And I said to everyone who's doing 3 at 3, I said, I called dibs. I like this. Thanks, Adam. And maybe you've seen this, maybe you haven't. I thought this was really, really cool. So let me pull this back. Okay. All right. Does that look okay? Kind of. I'll do the best I can. All right, so I have 2 strips of fabric and I've already sewn them together, okay? But I want you to notice that, okay, I've done a quarter, okay, back up, Jess, you're going too fast. You're gonna get, depending on what size of half square triangle you want, so say I want to do a 3.5, or I want to do a 3-inch half square triangle. I am going to cut my fabric 1/2 inch larger, right? Because you're doing the 1/4 inch seam allowances. Okay. So I cut my strip at 3.5 inches, both of them, okay? I put them right sides together so you can see these are the wrong sides. And I sewed a 1/4 inch on either side. Okay? Do you see that? It's kind of hard to tell, but I did sew a 1/4 inch on either side. Okay? Now, this is where it gets really, really cool. I have my 3.5 inch square ruler from Creative Grids. And like I said, you could use this with any square ruler, okay? I'm just showing the 3.5 because I want to do 3-inch half square triangles, okay? So, do you see it's backwards for me. Okay, do you see right here the diagonal? This is the line that you're going to line up with your with the seam you had just sewn. Okay, I'm going to move this a bit so I can try to show you. Okay, so you see my diagonal line. I'm going to put that down and put it right here. I'll do this. Put it right on the sewn line. So you can see I've got a 1/4 inch between the edge of the fabric and where I've placed my ruler, okay? So now, I'm going to do this on live TV, and I got to stand up for this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut both sides, okay? Ooh, this is scary. Cut right there. Missed that part. Oh my goodness, I need a new blade. All right, and if you have a rotating mat, this would be really easy, but I don't. So then I'm going to cut right here. All right. Like I said, I need a new blade. And now I've got my half square triangle. You see that? And now if I go over here and I line this up again. I think I actually cut my strip a little too wide. I'd probably do it at like 3¼ inch if it were me. I did it 3½, but then you'll just go on the other side and cut here. So let me, you know what, I'm gonna flip it because I don't want to move this around. Okay. So I cut right here and right here. And oh my goodness. Let's see. Maybe I just need to put a little bit more pressure on my rotary cutter. Okay, there we go. Look at that. So easy. You didn't have to go and mark the corners, right? All you did was just sew on either side. Oops, and I pulled my thread a little bit. There we go. You sewed on either side 1/4 inch. Excuse me, I just breathed in air. Really down the wrong tube. All right, and now you have your half square triangles. Isn't that cool? You could get a lot of these done, and all you had to do was sew 2 straight lines on either side. Thought it was so cool. Yeah, Debbie said, good job. Making them from strips is fast. It is fast. You don't have to sit and mark your 1/4 inch on either side of the diagonal. None of that. There is a ruler called a strip tube ruler. Yeah, that will do the same thing. Yeah, I love that one too. This one I like because I know a lot of us have square rulers. So you can do it this way too. Well, like I said, I probably wouldn't do a 1/2 inch. I'd probably do a 1/4 inch. It's a little bit big, and I'm not a fan of wasting a lot of fabric. So I do whatever size block you want to make. The finished size, you're going to add 1/4 inch. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, isn't it fun? I love it. I loved this. It was just like such an aha moment for me. It's like, ah, that is so cool. And it takes the stress of trying to do the diagonal. Right? Isn't that cool? Love this thing. Because I've been wondering, why the smaller rulers, what would you really use it for? Like, they're just not very common. But for this, holy cow, game changer. Game changer. I love it.